multiplicative inverse or reciprocal. So today we are going to study how to find out multiplicative inverse of any fraction or any rational numbers. If you have rational number like 2 upon 7, the multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 7 will be 7 upon 2, as you already know that how to find out the reciprocal. So reciprocal of 2 upon 7 will be 7 upon 2. And here you can cancel 2 and 2, 7 and 7. The answer will be 1. So multiplicative inverse or a reciprocal should be such a way, whatever number you multiply, the answer should always be 1. Like if you have next example like 4 upon 5. Multiply by, you have to choose a number so that it answer should always be 1. That's why if it is minus 4 upon 5, don't forget to write minus. It will be minus 5 upon 4, because minus and minus will become plus, and all other numbers like 4 and 4, 5 and 5 will get cancelled and you'll get plus 1. That is multiplicative. If you have 0.9 and you have to find out the multiplicative inverse of 0.9. So first, remove that decimal point. You can write 9 upon 10. 9 upon 10, how you are getting 9 upon 10? Because it is 0.9. After decimal point, you have one number, so you'll get here 1 0. If after decimal point, if you have two numbers, you'll get 2 0. And multiplicative inverse of this will become 10 upon 9. Cancel the number 0 0 9 9 and you'll get 1. That means multiplicative inverse of 0.9 or will be 10 upon 9. If you have 1 3 upon 4, that is, it is a mixed fraction. Make it into improper fraction and then find out the multiplicative inverse. It is 4 ones are 4 plus 3 7. It will become 7 upon 4. Multiply by, now you very well know 7 upon 4 will be multiplied by 4 upon 7 to get the answer 1. That is multiplicative inverse of 1 3 upon 4. So you have to keep in your mind that whenever you are multiplying, you're finding out the multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 7 is reciprocal, should be in such a way that your answer should be always 1. The similar way you can see minus 4 upon 5. Reciprocal should be minus 5 upon 4. So the answer should be 1. So your main aim whenever it is asked to find out the multiplicative inverse, should know that whenever you're finding multiplicative inverse, it should be always reciprocal and the answer you should get 1. Let's solve some questions based upon these facts. Write multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of the following numbers. So there are 6 questions. You have to find out the multiplicative inverse of all the numbers. Like if you have minus 1 upon 2, don't change the sign. It's not additive inverse. It's multiplicative inverse. Sign will remain same. Only the denominator will become numerator and numerator will become denominator in such a way that 2 upon 1. When you multiply these two numbers, the answer should always get 1. That is multiplicative inverse. If you have minus 2, it will become minus, don't change the sign will remain the same. If it is minus 2, it is understood the denominator is having 1. It can be written as 1 upon 2, that is minus 1 upon 2. Here, when you have decimal point, first remove out. Keep this minus as it is. Remove out decimal point, as after decimal point you have two numbers. So you'll write, no need to write 0, it is 1 upon 100. Remember, after decimal point, if you have two numbers, you'll get 2 zeros. If it is 3 numbers, you'll get 3 zeros according to the numbers there after the decimal point. Now, this is, we have written the fraction. What will be its multiplicative inverse? If you multiply this number with 100 upon 1, don't forget to write minus sign. it is not additive inverse, it is multiplicative inverse where minus and minus should become plus because you require answer as 1. This I have written showing you that answer of this question will be 1. If you cut 100 and minus, you'll get answer 1. That is multiplicative inverse of minus 1 upon 100 is minus 100 upon 1. Now, if again you have a question with decimal point, and after decimal point you have only one number, that shows can write this as 3 upon 10. You have only one number after decimal point, so 10. This is the number, and what will be its multiplicative inverse? It will be 10 upon 3. Next, if you have in the mixed fraction, write down first in the improper fraction, that is 4 ones are 4 plus 2, that is 6 upon 4. Multiplicative inverse of 6 upon 4 will become 4 upon 6. The last question, sixth one, minus 1, multiplicative inverse. If you write minus 1 only, no issue in it, no need to write upon 1. The meaning is same. Your main aim is your answer should be 1. And you multiply minus 1 into minus 1, it will be 1. So I think you understood the concept of multiplicative inverse